According to reality television, there are a wide variety of ways to raise children. The same thing goes for animals, where every species has their own way of rearing their young ones. In celebration of Mother's Day, today's episode of PawNation's For the Record explores some of the more unique parenting styles from across the animal kingdom. We start with hyenas, where the females are the larger, more powerful gender of the species, so they frequently assume the role of leader of the pack. When their daughters grow up, they often become physically dominant over their fathers, which is tough on dear old dad when she turns 16 and he has to ask to take the family car out for a spin. Tamarins take a rather unique approach to child rearing: polygamy. In order to assist the mother with her parenting duties, most tamarin families will include two fathers to help carry the load. As an added bonus, with two men in the relationship, the odds of one of them remembering an anniversary increases from 0 to 5%. For any ladies watching this video, please do not pattern your mating behavior along the lines of the cuttlefish. When the female of this fish species is ready to begin the mating process, she will begin hanging out with a larger, stronger male for protection, but will sneak away and actually mate with a smarter, smaller guy in order to ensure that her offspring have better genes. I have a few choice words for human women that behave in such a manner, but we don't have that kind of time. Moving on. The Pacific octopus takes motherly love to stratospheric levels. Our 8-legged friend will spend 7 straight months guarding her eggs and blowing currents of water over them for oxygen. Sadly, her altruism is not rewarded with seeing her offspring grow up to go to college, though. Due to her attentive parenting, she doesn't spend any time searching for any food for herself, so she normally passes away shortly after her babies are born. That's just sad. While many animals take pride in their parenting skills, there are a few deadbeats in nature too. Chief amongst them is the cuckoo bird. The female cuckoo will intentionally wait for a female of her species or even another species to leave their nest. Then our devious cuckoo will lay her eggs in the nest and never come back again. The returning bird is then left to rear the eventual offspring. Due to a lack of paternity tests in the avian world, Jerry Springer has thus far been unable to expose any of these neglectful moms in front of an angry studio audience. Emperor penguins are so desperate to be mothers that they're not too particular on whether they're raising their own chick or someone else's. If a mother's chick doesn't make it through a harsh Antarctic winter, she will actually steal another mother's baby and raise it as her own. These penguins are undoubtedly devoted mothers, but if one of them pulled that maneuver in the American heartland, her devotion would land her 20 years to life in the state penitentiary. And we end with elephants, where it takes a village to raise a child. When a baby elephant is born, the mother, grandmother, aunt, and all other female relatives will take responsibility for raising the newborn. Scientists are still unsure how many Mother's Day cards the baby elephant is expected to send out every year. If you're looking for more parenting tips, give your mother a call. She'd love to hear from you. Until next time, that concludes this installment of PawNation's For the Record.